But yeah, like I said, just I don't think that I could have married anybody else that wasn't an entrepreneur or a creative, you know, and I lucked out and got both, you know.
So discussing just discussing things early keeps all the bullshit away later.
I mean, it can, but there's only but so much you can discuss up front. Because remember, we're just like you said,
we're evolving all the time. Amen. Shit changes.
Amen.
But as a creative, you understand shit changes. You might not know what it is, but you know, as a creative, you're evolving all the time.
Yeah, pivot is you know, part of your lexicon when you're a creative or an entrepreneur, because you constantly have to do so.
But if you're talking about shit early, you can talk to your partner or your friend, your business partner, your romantic partner about the ways that they are able to support, so you can see where they're lacking and get the support elsewhere if they're not able to do that though.
Yeah.
So like as a Shadra's a content creator, we do podcasting and I do music. Like we're all, and if I can't support you in a podcast in 1 week, I can say that, and that will allow you to kind of get your support elsewhere and get your needs met, and not solely depend on what you expecting from me. If I can communicate that, you can pivot like you need to, and it won't be such a burden, and it won't catch you off guard. It won't be a hindrance because I've communicated what I can and can't do.
Correct.
So if you
but you don't always want to have to, you know, step up to the podium and communicate certain things, i.e., you know, supporting certain posts and stuff like that, and you know, which is a whole other story. But you don't want, what the fuck is she doing upstairs? You hear Thunderfoot upstairs?
New Jerusalem.
1:30 in the morning, this bitch getting up to get donuts.
My nigga, I almost want to move the table like over just in case the bitch come through the floor.
Nah, that's a lawsuit like the chick that couldn't get into the fucking pad. We good.
Nigga, I ain't breaking my neck. That bitch is finna fall on me.
No, I'll push you out the way.
Thank
you know what I mean? But we gotta let her come through the ceiling, and then we got the cameras and all of that. We need to catch all of that.
And you know that.
Yeah. I don't know what I was talking about because I got a concussion.
Shut the hell up.
Got a concussion.
Manifesting.
Knowing when to walk away. When a partnership isn't serving you anymore, how do you professionally or personally move without burning bridges?
Man, I keep a matching gas with me.
But see, that's the fucked up thing.
I know.
I can't, because and when shit goes on with me and I tell you, the first thing you tell me is like, yo, you're gonna have to temper all of that. You can't. And I be wanting to. Because I don't understand. This is my thing. I don't understand how you could do something to me, but then I'm the ass. All right, we're going to leave it alone. Listen. So, yeah, go ahead.
When a partnership is not, I've evolved into this version of me though.
Yeah.
Lesser evolved, just burn the bridge down. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never got to come back this way. I'll go another way. I'll find another way.
100%.
But now I look at kind of how you were saying about your friend earlier. Like you're still friends. You kind of chucked up the loss. If the losses are outweighing the wins, like maybe like I'm okay with having a conversation now.
Yeah.
Like I'm really okay with sitting your ass down and really be like, look, I can't fuck with this shit. Like I fuck with you, I love you, I appreciate how we've grown. You giving me like great experience, but this can't. I can't. I'm sorry. It might hurt your feelings. I'm good with that. And I don't know if it's as me as a therapist being able to have that boundary for myself, but I know I need certain levels of peace in my life, and if people aren't bringing it, I'm okay with boundary.
You know what I need?
I do.
Nah, I don't need.
I have little ones that I need it for, so our
different.
situation is different.
That's different. Yeah, I'll create my own peace. You know what I mean? Even if it means separation, I'll create my own peace.
But that's the same thing though. Like, how is that not the same thing? You might not need to have a conversation.
You said, that's what I'm saying. So it's not the same thing. Because I don't need I can create the space. I don't need. So if I need the peace, right? Need peace without actually having, pardon, just like stuck like, yeah, pause. So if I need.
Are we on the pause part right here? Because God, leave.
If I need the peace, I can create separation. I don't have a problem with not speaking to niggas. I don't understand. What confuses me is like, That doesn't confuse me. I lied.
Because it may be a misunderstanding.
It could be.
And it's probably won't even me a year ago. Mm-hmm. I've grown to this, but I'm willing to at least speak about it so you can learn from it. Like most people know how they fucked up. Most people know what they did wrong. But I'm this person now. I'm willing to have a conversation with you so you can know how your actions affected me. Okay.
No, I got
That's
you.
you.
No.
Yeah.
This is the thing. You a Jedi right now. I'm still a Padawan.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm still in my emotions and my feelings. So I don't think that a lot of people even deserve me like coming to them and you already know how fiery I am at times, right? So I just feel like people are just out to slay the dragon first chance they get. Now, I don't know that you're trying to slay the dragon until we actually try to do something and you do some fugazi whack shit and then just turn around and be like, oh, so you was just trying to kick me in my nuts the whole time.
The reason I do what I do is because I don't want to be a hypocrite when I help other people. I want to say that I've been able to do a thing, get through the emotion, actually do something that's serving me. It ain't, the conversation ain't for nobody else. It's for me to get the shit off my chest how I need to and let that shit be. You go over there and feel however you're going to feel about it afterwards. But because I do what I do for a living, I don't ever want to preach anything to somebody that I can't actually do.
I'm glad they don't pay me for advice because I don't give a fuck.
I don't give advice. I tell every client, I don't give advice. I provide a perspective.
All right, well, whatever. I don't want to see it from a different angle. I am fine. I'm not telling you to see it from a different angle. I'm fine. And until I do grow out of it, I probably will continue to lose people, right? But the smaller the circle, the easier it is for me to keep my eye on motherfuckers anyway. So that's how I look at it, you know. And listen, bringing this back to picking. Well, where were we?
Knowing when to walk away.
Knowing when to walk away, professionally or personal, without burning bridges. That's that's a mouthful.
But that's why I decide to have the conversation because I'm gonna leave that on you.
But see, that's the thing. I can't have the conversation because most can't handle the conversation.
I agree.
And then that turns into something else.
It don't have to, because once I see that you ain't being receptive, I'm gonna
see. But this is the thing, though. Now you're saying that, right? You're gonna have the conversation, but then you also want to try to dictate how they react to this conversation that you feel that you need to have with them. They don't feel like you need to have it with them. Remember, these are the people that perpetrated whatever it was on you. They did that. You understand what I'm saying? So now you feel like you need to have a conversation with them. They didn't feel like they needed to have a conversation when they did what the fuck they did. Yeah, like get the fuck out of here. I'm not raising adults. Suck my. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. But that's where I'm at with it. Like,
but I feel you. Like I overstand, and we're always like here. I get that.
Tired of motherfuckers talking about I need to apologize. I
ain't apologizing.
No, I'm
for
not
a
saying
motherfucking
that.
thing.
But this is the thing. I don't feel like getting back onto the adult level. I don't feel like I need to explain to you or get closure with regards to something that you did. That's just where I'm at with it. And I would rather fade to black and not speak to you. You understand what I'm saying? Because to me, it's like, oh, you didn't give a guess what? Me neither. With a V. Me neither.
I just feel like it depends on what the relationship is.
I guess.
If it's somebody new, you can get the fuck on.
I do it with people that are old too. I do with history, because if it hurts worse when it's actually somebody you have history with. Reason being is because you know me, you know my body, you know, and the first thing people want to do when you come out your mouth or whatever is attack your character. You can't attack my character. My resume is long and distinguished. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I show up when I'm supposed to show up.
Absolutely.
And I'm not talking about in a physical sense. In every sense, I show up when I have to show up.
Right.
Right? And the moment that you call out and you don't, whatever, show up when you're supposed to show up, I'm not supposed to feel some type of way. Then I got to approach you. I got to talk to you about what you did to me. Nah, I'm good.
Overstood.
Take that shit up the block.
Okay.
They got the 2 for $5s up the block. I'm not, nah.
So look,
Yes.
Now that we talked about what makes or breaks a partnership, let's talk about some resources.
Okay.